breaking news in the sports world has suddenly turned into a major legal and cultural story, one with implications far beyond the gridiron. Stefon Diggs, star wide receiver for the New England Patriots, is facing serious criminal charges, including felony strangulation or suffocation and misdemeanor assault and battery, in connection with an alleged incident involving his former personal chef. The development has shocked fans, sports analysts, legal observers, and the public alike. According to multiple reports and court documents, the alleged incident took place on December 2, 2025 at Diggs' home in Dedham, Massachusetts. A woman who was working as his private chef claims that a dispute over unpaid wages quickly escalated into a physical confrontation. The police report states that Diggs allegedly smacked her across the face, tried to choke her with his elbow around her neck, and then threw her onto a bed during the altercation. The woman first reported the matter to police on December 16th. According to the report, though she initially hesitated to press charges because of Diggs' high profile, she later chose to pursue legal action and filed a formal complaint. Prosecutors charged Diggs with both felony strangulation or suffocation, a very serious criminal offense, and misdemeanor assault and battery. A hearing was held recently in Dedham District Court in Massachusetts, and Diggs is scheduled to be arraigned on January 23, 2026. This date is notable because it falls just days before a potential AFC Championship game, adding even more public attention to this legal battle. Diggs, 32, is one of the top receivers in the NFL and was a major offseason acquisition for the Patriots, signing a 3-year, $69 million contract ahead of the 2025 season. He has been a critical part of New England's offensive success this year and remains one of the league's most recognizable athletes. Despite the gravity of the charges, Diggs has vehemently denied the accusations. Through his attorney, David Meyer, he has called the allegations unsubstantiated, uncorroborated, and never investigated because they did not occur. Meyer has also suggested that the claims stem from a financial dispute over wages and not an act of violence. The defense team is seeking to have the police report sealed or impounded, arguing that details should remain confidential due to their incomplete investigation and personal nature. The Patriots organization has publicly stated that they are aware of the allegations and are monitoring the situation closely. Sources say the team is cooperating with authorities, and the NFL has also acknowledged the case while refraining from commenting further pending its development. The alleged victim's account, according to court filings, paints a disturbing scene. She claimed that during the interaction, Diggs raised his voice, became physically aggressive, and placed his arm around her neck in a way that affected her breathing, to the point where she feared she might lose consciousness. She also described a subsequent attempt to impose a non-disclosure agreement in exchange for payment of her owed wages, which she refused to sign. The refusal reportedly played into her decision to come forward with the complaint. The claim that someone of Diggs' stature, a multimillion-dollar NFL star, would allegedly try to pressure an employee with an NDA has added a complicated layer to the story and fueled public debate over athlete accountability, power dynamics, and how far fame can influence legal proceedings. Reactions from the public have been mixed but intense. Some fans are shocked that a player of Diggs' caliber could be involved in such an incident. Others are urging caution, reminding people that allegations are not convictions, and that Diggs' side of the story must be fully heard in court. Legal experts watching the case have also weighed in, noting that strangulation charges are taken extremely seriously because they often indicate intent beyond a simple dispute. In many jurisdictions, strangulation or suffocation charges can carry hefty prison sentences if proven. Even in the absence of visible injuries, prosecutors can pursue charges based on testimony and corroborating evidence. Another controversial element is the timing. The arraignment on January 23rd, just before a potential Patriots playoff game, intensifies the scrutiny. This timing could create complications for the team as it prepares for what may be a high-stakes contest. Even before this situation, Diggs had faced public scrutiny due to unrelated social media and public relations incidents earlier in 2025. Off the field, Diggs' personal life has been in the spotlight as well. He recently welcomed a child with Grammy-winning artist Cardi B, with whom he has a very public relationship. That connection has drawn additional media attention and public interest in how this case may affect not just his career, but how celebrities and athletes are covered in the news cycle. The broader cultural impact of this case cannot be understated. Stories involving allegations of violence against high-profile athletes tend to trigger larger conversations about power, privilege, and responsibility. They also raise questions about how sports leagues handle off-field misconduct and how employers, especially personal staff working in private homes, are protected and compensated fairly. These are topics that resonate far beyond the NFL locker room. As of now, Diggs' arraignment is still pending, and the legal process is just beginning. It's important to remember that under American law, an accused individual is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. That principle is essential to understanding how this case will unfold over the coming weeks and months. Whatever the ultimate outcome, this case is a reminder of how much public perception can shift in an instant, especially when legal allegations intersect with celebrity status and media attention. We will continue to update the story as more details emerge, but for now, the focus remains on the legal proceedings set for January and on how this case may impact one of the NFL's most prominent players and his team's postseason aspirations.